Good day everyone and welcome to our course orientation for CH128P. Before we proceed with your syllabus, let's first go into some of the details on the new modular system that is being implemented starting this first quarter of school year 2020 to 2021. In the modular system or in the modular delivery of courses, each course is divided into several modules that have their own assessments. For CH128P, it's divided into three modules. Module 1 is Transport Phenomena, Mechanisms of Transport and Momentum Transfer. Module 2 is Heat Transfer, Conduction, Convection, and Radiation. And Module 3 is Mass Transfer, Diffusion, Convection, and Interface Transport. So what are the advantages of this new modular system? The new modular system greatly benefits the students because of the following reasons. The first is the granular delivery of courses. Granular delivery means that the contents and the assessment of each module is better aligned to the course outcomes of the course. Another advantage for you is you have multiple opportunities to pass a given module because if you fail a module, all you have to do is to retake the failed assessment in the module again and again until you pass the module. If you fail a module under a course, you only need to repeat the module and not the course. So we have three modules in CH128P. If you fail one of those modules, you don't have to repeat the other two modules. No? You just have to repeat your failed module. The modular system ensures that the objectives of outcomes-based education are met, which is highly centered on you, the learners. In our previous system, most students often ask, how can they pass the course? Now, with all of these advantages being given to you, the new question that you should be asking is, how can you fail the course? The modular system has made it harder to fail if you are serious in your studies. You will only get a grade of 5 if, first, you fail all modules. For this course, if you fail all of the three modules, then you also fail the course. Next, if you are 100% absent in one of the modules, you will also fail the course. That's regardless of the class standing. And the final reason is if you violate the academic integrity policy, meaning if you cheat or if you are caught cheating, then that is enough reason for you to fail the entire course. If you pass at least one module, you will not fail the course. So we have three modules, just pass one of those and you are guaranteed to pass the course. And lastly, let's discuss a little bit about the difference between module grades and course grades. So the module grades still follow the numerical grading scheme from 1 to 3 for passing grades. So there's no change in that. If you fail a module, you get a module grade of IP. So you do not get a grade of 5. Okay? The grade of IP can be converted to 3 after passing the completion of requirements. In our case, if you fail the module, you just have to retake the exam again and again until you pass the exam. The course grade is the average of the three module grades and is convertible to a numerical grade between 1 and 3. I will be discussing more about the course grade later in the syllabus. And with that, let's go to your syllabus. So this is our syllabus. I will be uploading a copy of this in our Blackboard so that you will have a copy. Please read and memorize the vision and mission statement of MAPUA. Also, please read the program educational objectives because these are the goals that you need to meet within 5 years after graduating from chemical engineering. Next, we have student outcomes. We have two types of student outcomes. We have the ABET student outcomes and the PTC and CHED student outcomes. Most of the course outcomes from ABET, CHED, and PTC are similar. No? They just differ in phrasing. So please also read these student outcomes. These are the abilities or attributes that you need to develop during your stay in the university. So with that, I formally welcome you to CH128P, Introduction to Transport Phenomena. It has a prerequisite CH126P and it has 3 credit units. For the course description, this course is intended to provide chemical engineering students the foundations of momentum, heat, and mass transfer. Topics to be covered are fluid characteristics and behavior, the mechanisms of heat and mass transfer, including simultaneous heat and mass transfer. Let's go over through the course outcomes. The course outcomes are now divided into three because we now have three modules. Under the first module, after the completion of this course, you must be able to describe the characteristics of a fluid and its behavior and solve problems involving principles and mechanisms of momentum transfer. For Module 2, solve problems involving principles of heat transfer. And for Module 3, solve problems involving principles and mechanisms of mass transfer, and solve problems involving simultaneous heat and mass transfer. We will go over through specific topics under each of these modules in the course schedule. For the course coverage, these are the topics that we will be covering for every week. For the first module, which will run for the first 4 weeks, this is week 1. We are now done with the introduction to the course after this video, and then I will be uploading another lecture for transport phenomena and momentum transfer. So please wait for that lecture. For the second week, our topic is momentum transfer and viscous flows. For the third week, we have the equations of change. And for week 4, that is our module 1 exam. For module 2, this will also run for 4 weeks. So for week 5, our topic is introduction to heat transport and conduction. For week 6, our topic is convection. And week 7, the topic is radiation. And then week 8, that is allotted for the module 2 exam. And finally, module 3 will run for 3 weeks. For week 9, our topic is mass transport diffusion along with the introduction to mass transfer. Week 10, our topic is convective mass transport and interface mass transfer. And for week 11, we will have a short lecture on the simultaneous heat and mass transfer before proceeding to the module 3 exam. Now, for the course grading, the only assessments that we have for our modules are your exams. So your exams make up 100% of your grade for that particular module. The passing grade is 60%. Okay? This is how your grade average would be converted to a numerical grade. You see here that if your grade is below 60, you get IP and not 5. For the module grade average, as I have mentioned earlier, this will be computed as the average of your 3 module grades. And then your module grade average will be converted to a numerical course grade using this table here. If your module grade average is less than 3, meaning that you have 3 IPs for the 3 modules, then your grade is 5. Lastly, for our other course policies, I will just highlight the most important ones. First is attendance. As I have mentioned earlier, if you're absent for one entire module, regardless of class standing, you fail the course. Next, the academic integrity policy. Please read this part carefully because if you are in violation of this policy, then you automatically get a grade of 5 in this course. And lastly is the consultation schedule. My consultation schedule for this class is Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And that is through Zoom. So I will be setting up a Zoom meeting every week so that you can ask your questions to me. Now, the reason why we have a consultation schedule is because I will be delivering the lectures in this course in an asynchronous mode. Asynchronous meaning that I am not delivering my lectures live. I will be delivering pre-recorded lectures so that you can watch and learn at your own pace and at your own time. Okay? Aside from the first week, expect that the lecture materials for the particular week will be uploaded every Monday so that you have the entire week to watch the content. Okay? And you might also have noticed that we don't have any seatworks, problem sets, or assignments in this course That's because we want to focus more on your ability to answer the exams. Now, we do have some guided learning outputs wherein I will give you a sample problem. I will also give you the final answer to the problem, and it's up to you to figure out the solution to that problem. Okay? So that is the asynchronous mode of delivery for CH125P. So that is the end of the course orientation. If you have any questions, you have two choices. Either you wait until Sunday for the live consultation, or you can message me through course messages in Blackboard or even in Messenger. Again, that's it for this course orientation. Please wait for the first lecture to be uploaded and always keep safe.